Hey YouTubers, how y'all doing? It is I, DHeller777, better known as Little Dragon, coming at you on this beautiful fall day. Wondering how y'all doing out there. Fall is upon us, and I'm trying to get some rides in while I can. It's a beautiful day. It's got to be about the 21st of October. Let's see. Maybe it's not that. It's maybe the 20th. I don't know. It's a Tuesday. I know that much. Anyway, out for a ride. It's a beautiful day. It's going to be upper 60s, almost 70 today. It was cold this morning. It was around 40 for a low, and I went deer hunting, bow hunting this morning. Didn't see anything, so doing my two favorite vices, bow hunting and riding my bike, in the same day. Man, how good can it get? Pretty dang good, that's for sure. Anyway, let's see. Let me give you all an update a little bit. I am still unemployed. I've been out of work since June 30th, and here it is the middle of October. Kind of semi-retired, you might say. Forced into retirement early. I found out how hard it is for a 62-year-old man to get back into the workforce and find something that's not going to kill him. Uh-oh. Don't trust you, lady. Been there before. So right now I'm kind of taking it easy and just kind of laying back to see what's in store for us. It's just such a beautiful day, guys and girls. It's just, if you're not out on a bike or outside, there's something wrong with you. For certain. I love it. I feel sorry for the guys that have already started to put their bikes up for the winter. And that's the killer about it. Even in the middle of winter, you get days like, you know, when it's in the 50s, you know. You might even pop a 60-degree day on a real strange day. But have your bike all put up, you know, and cleaned up and wrapped up and everything else, and then have one of them days. Here comes a kidney buster. Oh, boom. Comes another one. Anyway, that's why you got to have multiple bikes, I guess. So I can leave two of mine wrapped up and ride this beast. This is the one I like to ride when it gets cold out anyway. So she never really gets put to bed completely. Ooh, wham! There's another one. Never gets put up completely, but she comes close, that's for sure. Well, I don't know how noisy this is going to be. We'd take a short john on the freeway here. Get up to the next road I want to turn on. Motorcycle on my left and back. There's the man up here, I think, possibly with a radar trap. No. They like to lay low in here a lot. I think they could fund Kansas City operation, just sitting in this one spot. Comes over this hill up here at 65 on the interstate, then it turns to 55 and nobody pays any attention to it. So that, along with red light cameras like the one right there, could keep this town running, I think. So I don't know what y'all been up to, but like I said, I have been not working, doing a lot of functions for the lodge that I belong to. My wife and I participate a lot in it. She won a chili cook-off last week. Boy, I was proud of her. Pretty good. Take a little shortcut here back over the highway. Been watching a lot of videos lately. You guys getting me in trouble with these videos. Jeez Louise. Some of you guys make videos like guinea pigs make jelly beans. I mean, a lot of videos. You know who you are. You're getting me in trouble, boys. But I like it. I've been following the adventures of some of my all-time favorite vloggers. Shout out time, Mr. R1 Chronicles. He's over in Italy. We gotta watch this. Looks like it might be wet. It is slick and wet. One of the better motor vloggers that I've had the privilege of knowing, and I can consider a friend. I know you all checked out his channel, but for those of you who haven't, do yourself a favor, get there. And let's see, who else is on vacation now? Viper 6, another friend of mine from Canada. That car is going pretty good. So I've been following their adventures on their vacation, pretty cool stuff. Spending way too much time in front of the computer. It's addictive. I'm spending less time now. Oh man, there's a kidney buster. What's happening now is I'm hunting about every morning, trying to get a little food, a little meat in the freezer. So far the deer are not cooperating, but that's all right. I got a feeling the next week or so, when the rut, actually about 2 weeks, rut starts kicking in, things will change. We'll see. So those are most of my mornings, and then I get home in time to cut the grass, do some honeydews around the house, park in front of the computer for a while, check out all your videos, and get in trouble. This road's usually a lot of fun when there's not a ton of cars on it. But today, for some reason, there just seems to be a bunch. I wanted to take one more short trip before it stop that stuff. See, Scott, what you get into me watching your videos? Gotta behave myself here. Dang it, I can't think of what I was gonna say. I've lost my mind. Trying to figure out which way I want to go. And I know. LJ's neighborhood. That brings me up what I want to do. I want to get another short to medium ride in on one of the bigger bikes before the roads get all salted and all that crap gets thrown down, sand, and the potholes start jumping up and biting your butt. I think I would like to ride down KC to Joplin, Missouri. I'm guessing it's probably about a 140, 150 mile ride. I was supposed to ride that ride last year with a Pseudo G, and late in the year, and it seemed like it was about this time, October or November, we were going to try to get one more ride in. And then the weather turned really nasty. I mean, it turned really cold with freezing rain and really windy and stuff, so we ended up postponing the ride and ended up never getting it done. So Gary, if you're out there, we need to hook up on a ride, brother, if you see this video. We'll have to try to get one in. I like go down and see Joplin, just to see how the rebuilding's going since the big tornado that killed about 160 people down there. My wife was down there, about a month ago, and she said it's amazing. Just amazing the progress that town's made. So I'd like to go down there on the bike and see it. It's a nice ride. So I'd like to get that done before it gets too late in the year. Deer crossing, and they mean it. Getting to be that time of year where you gotta watch out. Boy, I've had some close calls already. It's a shame they're not in front of my tree stand when I'm hunting. They like running across the road in front of me. So that's what I've got scheduled for the rest of the year. A bunch of hunting, bunch of hunting, and as much riding as I can get in. And I'm just hoping we have some nice days like this where we can get some riding done. This is a remote control airfield out here. I like to watch guys with the helicopters and see if anybody's out there. I don't see anybody this time. The planes are cool, but those guys that control those helicopters, boy, they're something. They are really something. That takes a lot of talent to do that, of which I don't have. Ooh, bump. Hard to see them bumps like that in the shade. This is a beautiful road in the fall. Just gorgeous. I said there's usually deer running across. Almost every time I see a deer down here. I don't like to go too fast on this road in the fall. Not only because of the deer, but because the colors are starting to change now here in KC. I'm thinking about this week or early next week, they'll probably peak out before they start falling. And some of the trees are just gorgeous. And I get going too fast on this road and I miss them. There's not a lot of red on this road. There's a lot of yellows and greens. But we've got some of the most beautiful trees in the world here in this state when they start changing. I mean, the colors are just just eye-popping. Makes you want to get your camera and get out there. I wish I could tell you how many pictures of trees I've taken in my life. I used to be a professional photographer back in the old film days, many, many years ago, back in the late 60s, early 70s. I managed to build up my equipment, my dark room, and had a lot of fun. Made some money doing weddings and all that stuff. It would have been neat to have a gallery or something, but got into other ventures and didn't follow that any further. Ended up getting out of it when digital became a big thing. So, all that's water underneath the bridge. Which way do I want to go? I don't know. Slow down, buddy. Oh, there's a beautiful tree. Oh, wow. Like I said, I want to make sure that I'm not going too fast because I want to see some of this beautiful foliage. That reminds me, Shadow 1954. Would like to hook up with you sometime too before the weather turns too bad. Really like to get a ride going, or a meetup at least, and maybe a short ride, you know. Added on into it, I was mentioned it to LJ, and she thought it was a great idea. So I don't have the connections to get it. Ooh, look at those trees. Wow. To get everybody, but you guys that live in KC and the surrounding areas, look at those trees. Jeez. You know who you are. Dodger Rider, Siberian, Shadow 1954, Pseudo DJ. You know, Gary, I have the hardest time with that alias of yours. But that would be a lot of fun. Last time I met with all these people was a ride several years ago, a meetup, Kansas City meetup, and we all met at an IHOP and really had a good time. Got to meet some great people, and then we went over to Shadow 1954's house, and NT8 and Suburban Rider were there also, you know, and what great guys. Jeez. I'm telling you, they are just great to be around. And if I don't slow down here, it would be great to get a ticket. Just a bunch of fine guys. I mean, I really enjoyed the time I got to meet them. And I hope our paths cross again, guys, if you watch these few videos that I put out every once in a while. Trying to deal with a bunch of other stuff right now, so video, and I'm lucky I got this video done. It just seems like health problems seem to follow us around like no tomorrow, but we're dealing with them the best we can. Let's see, where do I want to turn? Is this it? No, it's the next street. Right here. Sorry, the commentary is kind of lacking, but just looking at the beautiful trees, holy cow. I got to come back and go down that road there because I just spotted some that were just great. I love it. Little Hal Ketchum going on in the background. There's the police shooting range for Grandview. They're back there popping a few caps, which sounds like a fun thing to do. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I used to qualify with all those local police officers at one of my former jobs when I worked for the NFL, and I had to qualify on the local police shooting range. And got to meet a lot of them. Pretty nice guys. Pretty nice guys. No, he's not. I don't see him out there. A friend of mine lives there. There's our Elks Lodge. Cool. Got a managed hunt, bow hunt, I'm going to be on in about 2 weeks. It's from this corner right here, all this area on the other side of the road. And we're going to try to put a couple deer in the freezer. I was down here the other day, and there's a walnut tree up here. Walnuts all over the road. Jeez. Not to mention dead raccoons. And I told my wife, I said, boy, we hit one of them walnuts going around one of these turns. And be prepared. Now, that's pretty neat. I don't know if you can see that guy. There's a big cowboy, a wooden cowboy, tied to that tree. Tell me that's not fun. I love it, I love it. Yeah, I'm going to hunt all this area behind these houses. Wildlife area back there. Be bow hunting it. Got to watch through here. I had 3 deer run in front of my wife and I. Ooh, look at these trees. A couple days ago, coming across here, he ran across this road, came out of the timber here, this field. This field was burned off last year out of this brush. And they hit that fence, this black fence right here. That's a 5-foot fence. 3 of them, they come out of here and went over that fence, across the road over that fence, and didn't miss a stride. It was something to see. So I always try to just take it easy down here. When you can't see anything and the brush is this close to the side of the road and you're in wooded areas like this, you just have no reaction time. The deer pops out and you're just done. I mean, if it's timed just right, I mean, there's just nothing you're going to be able to do. So if I'm going to hit him, I'm going to hit him at a reasonable rate of speed. Let's see. It says 15 miles an hour. Well, the town is all dressed in blue today for the first game of the World Series played here out at the K, Kauffman Stadium. It's been a long dry spell. I went to the last one back in 1985 when Game 7. What a game. Guy I used to work for, he's passed away now, Mr. Kaufman, Ewing Kaufman. He owned the Royals at the time. Brought him here to Kansas City. And he gave us tickets for next to nothing. A little more expensive now, so probably won't be going. But the town is, like I said, just dressed in blue for the boys. I wish them luck. San Francisco's a good team, so it ought to be a good series. The boys are real hot right now. A local Yamaha dealer. I go by that and they look at me like, what the heck is that? I just say it's a 32-year-old Yamaha. What do you think it is? That needs a new choke cable put on. So, aha! The best barbecue in Kansas City as far as I'm concerned. Or one of the best. They make the best barbecued beans. I'll put it that way. Jack Stack Barbecue. Formerly Smokestack Barbecue. Best barbecued beans in the world. Now, as far as just barbecue, boy, there's a touchy subject in this town. If I wanted a barbecue sandwich and it could go anywhere, it'd be Arthur Bryant's downtown. Love seeing gas down, but it's going to go back up. The market went up a little bit after a big correction. I mean, a big correction. Those of you with 401ks have lost a chunk of money the last 2 weeks. I mean, a chunk. So, market's starting to come up a little bit, and usually the way that plays out, when the market goes down, gas prices follow. When the market goes up, crude goes up, bang. Oil goes up, gas goes up. Pretty simple economics. There's a beautiful road here. I don't think I'm going to go down it right now, though. This video is getting to be a little long in the tooth. Ah, behind the mailman. I was going to try to get a few more colors in before I end this video. How about that tree right there? Gorgeous. Don't want to be going too fast. I don't want to miss anything. Time for speed, and this ain't the time when I'm trying to catch all that God's put down there for me to see, including guys on bicycles. Wave to me. Ah, all right. They got a new law here in Kansas City about harassing people on bicycles or walkers. It's a crime now. You know, like if they're in your way and you go by them and scream at them or holler at them, curse at them, you're breaking the law. So, and I ride a bicycle too. I don't have any problem. As long as, you know, when they hear you coming, when they see you coming,